To your good health.
Thank you.
And we are live. We have a double mission today. It's a big push to leave Chapter 2. Let's go see what Micah wants.
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, dear?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, playing like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Dutch said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I've said it before, I really think that Micah's taking that out of context, twisting Dutch's words to sow dissension. Perhaps Dutch said something like, I found Arthur when he was a sapling and look at the shadow he casts now. Micah is just being Micah.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real,
And the few spotted wanted to be in the shot even though it's a cutscene.
you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow.
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time in the Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do a robbery?
That's what I said, didn't I?
After you.
Come on. I know an overlook where we can watch for them coming in.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said, the end.
I mean, how many men, guns, riders?
Nothing serious. You'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
It is interesting to note that this mission was planned by Micah and it goes off relatively flawlessly.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
Hanging Dog Ranch reference here. We all know about Hanging Dog Ranch, but it's nice to hear about it in-game.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that move you pulled in Strawberry. Making me kill half the town just for your precious guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Looser? I've seen you come full undone more than once now, and you only been running with us a few months.
Are we gonna rob this coach or bicker about it? What's done is done.
Guess we're robbing it.
Then let's do it. They should be here.
And in addition to a cool hat and cool revolvers and quite possibly the coolest jacket in the game, Micah has a gold pocket watch.
In a little bit. Hold tight.
Which way will they be coming in?
Should be from over there. We need to hit them fast before they get into town.
Just don't lose your head this time.
Of course, tough guy. They should be here any minute. Look, there they are. Right on time. Get covered up. Come on! Ride! This is a robbery! Stop that coach right now!
What in the hell? Guns up, we...
Take out the drivers first. Once that wagon stops rolling, the rest will just fall into place.
No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me.
And I know you're curious about that hat, so let's go grab it.
Sweetheart.
And it is a plantation gambler's hat.
How long does it take? Next time I'll leave you in the dust.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
You don't mean... Yeah! Come on, boy. Here. Fine new rifle, too. Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
Also a free Lancaster, which we have had since we got to Horseshoe Overlook, but thanks, I guess.
What did I tell you? Like licking butter off a knife.
Something like that. You don't want to just break it open here and be done with it?
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing.
All right, then.
Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Dutch can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
I ain't sure I trust this new act of yours one bit.
Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up there.
Dutch knows I'm a feller that gets things done, same as you.
Gets things done. You'd be wearing a California collar now if I hadn't broken you out of jail.
California collar, I like the alliteration.
And I have expressed my gratitude, have I not? It's done. Main thing now is getting this haul back in one piece.
Now we're being robbed! Get across the river!
This is one of my favorite O'Driscoll ambushes, and when you think about it, it really bookends the Sadie hot air balloon mission in Chapter 6. I really like the symmetry of both of these attacks.
What the hell? Come on, Arthur, get out of there! You dumb bastards!
Damn! I think so. Just keep your head down. Let's finish.
They're goddamn rifles!
I can see that.
I'll bed down. Out of you. Took you so long. That'll show 'em.
Why is it every job I do with you ends in a pile of dead bodies?
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
That should do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth
All
it.
I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Now, get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
And at the end of this mission, I would say Arthur and Micah are on good terms. Arthur almost seems friendly as he tells him to go see Dutch, but he might just be in a good mood because we made so much money today. Let's take care of this witness and go to Valentine and see John.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Until we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Arthur is having doubts about Dutch, but he can't articulate them. He's not good at communication, and it's quite possible he's so loyal he doesn't feel comfortable questioning Dutch. Also note the height difference here. John is a couple steps back, but it looks like he's at least 2 inches shorter than Arthur.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse.
Prize pony, I've always loved that line. It sums up the sibling rivalry between John and Arthur perfectly.
Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
And that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something. There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is going. Gun store?
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
Free rolling block. Let's get some upgrades, including a longer scope and a mahogany finish.
You good?
Sure.
Let's go.
Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple.
Perhaps one of the most famous quotes in the game, and also a great piece of life advice.
You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
This way, Arthur. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collecting on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
To be fair, I prefer the flexibility of the Springfield with a scope to the increased range and accuracy of the rolling block, where you are committed to the scope and that tiny field of vision.
Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. He'll get the message.
Let's try to knock his hat off.
Yep, that spooked him all right. All right, let's go round him up.
Okay, girl.
Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No? You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Most cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
Ha! Whoa! They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
Once you figure out how to herd, it's kind of fun. The trick is you can only go as fast as the slowest sheep. The herd will automatically go off to Valentine. All you need is an agile horse with decent stamina like a Mustang or this Appaloosa.
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing. Easy. Now you got it.
And I like to ride in a zigzag to keep the herd in check.
Slow it down. Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this. Move it up.
It's fun, but watch out for John. If you bump him with your horse, he'll get mad.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Move!
Easy. That's more like it.
Yeah, yeah! Keep moving!
Close her up, boys.
There you go. Fine sheet.
They're okay.
Well, you seem better around here.
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Arthur is upset with John, but to be fair, Arthur enjoys being upset with John.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Okay then, girl.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
Yes? Good girl. 18%. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
And this might be the first and I believe only reference that John can't swim in the game, and I'm so happy that Arthur gets to say it.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
Well, never really was.
Easy. Come on, sunshine. I'll buy you a whiskey.
Check our loadout. Obviously, we need the Lancaster, and we don't need the Springfield.
Not everything, but in
After
the end,
you, sir.
I don't believe in absolute.
This video is sponsored by Batmantonio, my second gaming channel where we play every other video game that isn't Red Dead Redemption 2. Like and subscribe for longer format deep dive gaming commentaries where I overanalyze and focus on the details.
Few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen, drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland! Get out here! Get out out
What
here
the
now! Vandalin! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you!
Messed with. I feel like a man of Leviticus Cornwall's stature and social class in 1899 would be more formal and would say something like, I am not a man to be trifled with.
Get out here before I have these men killed!
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vandalin, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah?
Obviously, we need to take out the Pinkertons threatening John and Leopold. But there's time enough to take out all of them and listen to Dutch spinning his yarn about actually being Archibald Smith, a lay preacher. It's classic Dutch. Let's do this.
I want to be this Dutch Vanderlyn, whomever he may be. I am Archibald Smith, a lay preacher. For God's sakes, Arthur.
This is another favorite shootout for me. I like the challenge, and I like how it establishes the tradition of the gang shooting their way out of every town.
Let's go! Come on!
Where are you going? That's right at them!
We don't run, Mr. Strauss!
Good God!
Strauss is down!
Arthur, cover us! John, we'll push the wagon. Arthur, shoot someone! I'm trying! Do that! Get behind the wagon as we push, Arthur! You can use it as cover! Get down here! We are just gonna walk out of here!
Shut up!
You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from a wolf.
Would you shut up and kill these bastards?
Come on, there's only four! One man on.
I'm right here, you sons of bitches! You're going to get yourself killed over there!
This is madness!
You're on the front line now, Mr. Strauss!
I can't do this!
At least you ain't pushing this thing!
That's our horses over there! Come on, Rod Strauss!
One of you, get... Fine. Hurry, please.
Looks like we're clear. Let's go. Put Strauss on the back of John's horse, and you make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go! Yeah!
You don't actually have to take these guys out, you can just get on your horse and go. But Arthur is a completionist, and as long as we've come this far, we might as well shoot these lawmen too.
Alright, I better...
And look how calm the horse is. She's so brave. I am continually impressed with the few spotted Appaloosa. But don't linger. Valentine will spawn lawmen like you're in GTA 5. Get out of town. Okay, we're finally moving forward. I hope you enjoyed listening to this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. We're gonna break camp next and find somewhere else to hang our hat. Maybe with a view of the water. That would be nice. I'll see you soon. I'm Super Antonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
I am Archibald Smith, a lay preacher.